One of my favorite food growing up when we were young and when we had the opportunity to eat out was Japanese food. And there were only two Japanese restaurants back then. One was a tempayaki spot and the other was a Japanese fusion restaurant in a mall. So if you ask me to pick one cuisine for the rest of my life, it would definitely be Japanese food. I find the combination of flavors simple yet delicious. I just like the savory and umami flavors in their food. This video will be a voiceover, and the reason is because there was a child screaming behind me. So it happens when I was trying to record this video, and the music was too loud at this restaurant, so I'm not gonna let YouTube copyright me. No, no, no. The good thing with Japanese restaurant is that there's something for everyone. So if you're on a diet, you can take the approach of going for sashimi if you know how to eat raw fish. It's a good option, it's clean, it's not fried. There, if you're going for carbs, there's the sushi that's gonna fill you up quite a bit. Or if you're trying something different, you could go with the taco or omakase. Or if you're new, go with carpaccio. It's definitely something that is safer. And carpaccio is also good for beginners, so you could consider this. My go-to is definitely the Ika Shioyaki. It's basically grilled squid with salt, so it's really clean and it's really good flavors. If you're not dieting, go with this. It's less carbs. Or if you want some carbs and clean flavors, you could get a combination of meat and rice. For me, I also like to go with the chawanmushi as well. I love chawanmushi. Ika Shioyaki. 啊，对，chawanmushi. So this is the sushi and prawns that the wife got. And she got herself a chicken wing as well, as you can see. I got myself the maguro, which is tuna. And a chawanmushi, of course, with prawns, which I really love. And I got this white fish. Not too sure what white fish is it, I forgot, but definitely recommending it. And of course the star of the show, the Ika Shioyaki, which is the grilled squid with salt. It's high in protein and low in fat and low in carbs, so I highly recommend you to get this when you're here. So this is my entire meal. As you can see, it's pretty basic, but the flavors were amazing. It's simple, less fat, less carbs, and very high in protein. So this is something that you can consider if you were to go out to a Japanese restaurant and you're not too sure what to. So if I can guesstimate to how much calories the entire meal was, yep, guess. I'm gonna be using myfitnesspal. So the entire meal had around 70 grams of protein, around 28 carbs, and 15 fat. So remember, eating out is all about moderation. So for me personally, for my goal, for this time I was saving my carbs for dinner, so I went slightly lower on this meal. I also avoided the tempura or anemone, although it was tempting. It was definitely calling me when I was looking at the menu. And I also avoided the chicken katsu, which is my favorite if I wasn't on a diet. The best part, as I said, was there's something for everyone here. If you want to, you don't have to avoid social gatherings. Just get what you want and you're good to go. My wife's order was a great example of how we chose what's best for our goals, since she's not on a diet and I was, so this was my meal and that was her meal earlier, as you saw. I would personally avoid the sweet sauce as well because it's sweet. However, for me, soy sauce is okay, again, in moderation. Oh, and if you're looking for something really low in calorie here, then you can also go for the miso soup, which is a great option to fill you up, or go for the tofu as well. Just make sure it's not fried. There are tofu in broth that you can really pick. So I hope that helps and it gives you a good idea of how to eat healthy at Japanese restaurants. If you have a go-to meal, do definitely share in the video below. Thank you very much. Do subscribe. See ya.